Residential entry. What is residential entry? Residential entry is basically a subset of burglary. Ooh, kind of very scary. Burglary is major felony. Obviously, that's no fun. Residential entry is under the same section as burglary and trespass. And the only thing that separates residential entry from burglary is once someone breaks into the dwelling of another person, if there's an intent to commit a crime while inside. So we're going to rob this person, we're going to hurt this person, we're going to steal things inside. That's intent to do a felony. And so residential entry plus the intent to commit a felony is burglary. Conversely, if you don't have the intent to do a felony inside of a residence or a dwelling, then it's not burglary. It knocks it down to residential entry. Residential entry is way better than burglary because, well, it's a level 6 felony, whereas burglary is much, much more serious. As you can see by this little slide, you don't want to have burglary charges. Residential entry is not often charged by itself. Usually there's other things charged. So burglary, residential entry, so many other things you can charge it. Robbery, residential entry. Basically, anytime someone comes into someone's house, they throw a residential entry on there simply to make an easier charge for the state to prove. Now, most of the cases that I have dealt with for residential entry have been college kids or young people celebrating some sort of a major achievement, whether it's graduating college, passing medical exams, but basically having way too much fun, and they go to a house thinking that it's their house, knocking on the door. Why won't my key work? What's going on? They start pounding on the door. One case, a guy opened the window, went inside, went to sleep on the couch. Another case, a dude kicked the door in, think he's a kung fu master, and he literally came inside, went to the refrigerator, made a sandwich. The family came downstairs. What are you doing? This isn't your house. Understandably, if you live in a house and someone breaks in, they don't belong there, you're going to be a little upset. That's okay. It's normal. We're not mad at people for getting upset. And so they're charged with this residential entry, but basically there's no intent to commit a felony. Residential entry is serious because it starts as a level 6 felony. It's only a level 6 felony, actually. That's 2.5 years in jail, $10,000 fine. If you've been charged residential entry, give me a call. I got some tricks up my sleeve how to deal with these type cases. Most of it has to do with the fact that residential entry requires a person who knowingly or intentionally breaks and enters a dwelling of another person commits residential entry, a level 6 felony. If you think that house is yours, well, the state's going to have problems with the knowing and intelligent portion. Now, intoxication is not a defense in Indiana, but if you're so drunk you mistakenly believe a house is yours, well, you're not trying to break into somebody else's house. You're just not thinking correctly. Again, intoxication is not a defense. You gotta balance that pretty well. But give us a call. And if you have any questions about criminal law, man, I love talking about criminal law. I'll talk about criminal law all day. Give me a call, 317-632-3642. Most importantly, though, remember, always plead the 5th.